What's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I've got something cool to show you. Let's see what we got. I've got here what's called hands-free flashlights, which allows you to wear these little lights on your fingers. Now they come in a nice little box like this, plastic box, where you can put each of them. They come in pairs. And they also come with one charging cable. It's a magnetic charging cable. So here are the fancy lights. Comes with a wristband. They have this Velcro strip on here, just little dots of Velcro here that attaches here like that. And they're a little bit flexible or stretchy. Now, I don't have the largest hands, but they're not the smallest either. But when I try to put these on, they are a little bit small. I mean, this might come out. So if you have really large hands, you're gonna have to probably pull this out and be able to strap that back in there. But once you get it on and cinch it down, I mean, if you got really big wrists, you'd probably be like this, but mine aren't too large, so I can cinch it down like this and get it nice and snug. I'll do the other one here shortly. And then you have these two finger light bulbs, and the cable here, I don't know how robust it is. I feel like they could pull out if you're not careful, but you know, if your fingers are really long to stretch it on, maybe you want to put these on your finger first before you put the wristband on, but mine aren't so bad. And you can put them on any finger you choose. I'm just going to put it on my index finger and my thumb. And by the way, they are adjustable for finger sizes. So right here, you can open or close this or cinch it down in there. And so they fit numerous sizes of fingers. Mine are not so massive, but you know, some people might be, but I think it looks like they give you enough material there to make them larger for your fingers. So I'll go ahead and put this one on. Okay, so now both of them are on, and if you look at it, they have this little touch button here to turn them on or off. Why are they not coming on? I don't know. So I'm not sure why they didn't come on the first time, but I jump started with the battery cable or the charging cable and they come on. So you might not be able to tell that how bright they are right now because I am in a lighted situation, but they are decently bright, I would say, especially if you're looking directly at them. And they come in two modes, high and low and off. So here's the high, there's the high, low, and then off. What's great about these is you can use them pretty much anywhere you want, wherever there's not enough light. So if you're working in your engine in the car or changing your air filter from your furnace or just looking in dark places where it's inconvenient to try and get a light underneath there, or even wearing a cap hat if you got stuff like in the way of the light shining down underneath something you need to work on, these finger lights help you do whatever you need to do with tools, and you still can grab tools and have all of your dexterity there. So I really like how these lights allow you to do that. So let's go over the features here. So one, of course, you have the adjustable finger rings there to go over different size fingers. These lights on here can be rotated around to direct the light in a certain location where you need it. And you get a little bit of slack here from the wiring depending on how large your hands are. One negative that I could see about these lights is like if you're working on something under your car or somewhere where things can get snagged, these wires are probably going to be easily snaggable, so maybe you want to tape them down or something, or see if you can get them out of the way another way. So that might be a problem or an issue, but so far they work pretty good for what I tried them out for earlier. The touch screen is nice, so if you've got like, you know, liquid or, you know, fluids in the situation you're working in, at least you won't be affecting the button. The button though can be a little bit temperamental, like I showed you at the beginning of the video when I tried to turn these on and nothing happened. I mean, these were fully charged, but left overnight, not charged. They were turned off. So, I mean, as you can see, there's still power, right? And they light up. So I don't know what the issue was, but maybe you just have to jump start it, or maybe I got some that had a little bit of a bug in it. Let's see what else. The strap is not uncomfortable, seems pretty comfortable. It's not digging into anywhere. They are slightly flexible, but again, you don't want them super flexible. But I would say maybe they need to go with a little bit larger of a wrist strap, because I know some people have a lot bigger wrists than I do and bigger hands to slide them over. But in general, the quality seems nice. There's not a lot of loose threads that could probably get snagged on stuff and then unravel, but it's a little bit of an elastic one, and they work pretty good, especially if you put your shirt sleeve over it or something, or if you wear gloves with cutouts, holes in there, that should be fine. Let's take these off, and they aren't really uncomfortable. They seem pretty comfortable wearing them on the fingers. They're not too tight or feel like they have any rough edges or anything that would be annoying after prolonged use. If you can see here, we have the charging area. Now this comes with a specific magnetic charging cable like this, and they only go on one way, so you can't do it this way. You have to do it that way, and it just sticks on there pretty good. When you plug that in, green light comes on letting you know it's fully charged. Red light means that it's dead, needs to be charged. So that's a good indicator there. One negative to this is that you have to always have this cable available and ready somewhere if you need to charge this up. Whereas if you had USB-C or micro USB or some other kind of port that you could just use any standard, cell phone charger or stuff that you already have, then it would be easier and more convenient for you to just find a cable and just plug these in. They also give you two lights, and sometimes if you're using both at the same time, then they're both going to die at the same time. And so if you wanted to charge them up, you're just going to have to do one at a time instead of be able to charge one at a time, which can be a little bit slow and painstaking in the process. However, this is what you get. The plastic seems like it's, in pretty good shape, robust, and I'd say pretty decent quality, more or less. So let's go over some of the specs that I have on the box here. It is an LED light, and the LED power is 0.5 watts, and the light flux or the brightness is around 50 to 60 lumens. So it's not extremely bright, but if you're working in a really dark location where you don't have any light, then these are going to be bright enough, I would say. Waterproof rating, yeah, just to go back on the case, another reason why they probably have a touch button like this is that it is waterproof rated up to IP68, and the color temperature 6,000 to 7,000 K if that matters to you. So you're getting a really white light or bluish tint maybe. You're not quite there up to the 8,000 K, but it's a lot better, in my opinion, better than the 4,000 or the warm lights. You can get up to 8 hours on high brightness mode and 16 hours at low brightness mode, and to charge these up completely takes about 30 to 40 minutes. So again, if you just have one charger, maybe that's not a bad thing for you, but if you want to hurry up and use them again, it would probably be a lot better to have some kind of charging port. And again, 2-level adjustment on the brightness, and you have a built-in lithium battery. And again, you can use charging blocks like this or wall outlets or anything that you have that takes a USB-A charging port, and you'll be able to charge these up as long as you have this cable, keep it in the box or just keep everything all together here, which is nice and handy. I do give them a plus on this. Then you'll always be able to charge them up. Now, I did have some other ones before I got these that are a little bit different. These don't have like the wires exposed and things like that, and they kind of fit on like a glove. I'll show you guys how to put this on real quick. You just slide them over your index and thumb, which, this one here that I just got is a little bit more flexible. They can go on like any fingers. This one's kind of limited to just your index finger and thumb, and it just wraps around your wrist comfortably like that, which is super fast and easy to put on. This is just a touch button like that, and it does have a USB micro charging port in there. This one though just has 2 settings, on and off, and these aren't too terrible as well, but they do have a really bad negative here where you have some stitching that could come off if you have really big thumbs or if you pull them off too hard, which I think that's what I did, and they kind of ripped a little bit. So that's just a comparison of some other things that are out there like that. But today I just wanted to talk about the ones that I got today, which could use some improvement, but overall they're not a bad idea. They would work great in certain situations. Let me know in the comments section if you guys have these or what do you think about them or other things that could be improved upon this to make it even better. So I'll leave a link in the description here if this interests you and you want to check them out. Go ahead and click on that link and read the reviews and things like that and see if these would be a perfect fit for a situation that you might be in low light condition. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Appreciate you tuning in, and if you like this video, go ahead and click like and subscribe, and I hope you'll join me in the next video. Thanks for watching.